Hey everybody, it's your local Theorist here, and welcome to a brand new video. Super Mario Odyssey is a Nintendo Switch game released in October of 2017. It's one of my personal favorite Mario games. The game is separated by kingdoms. Every kingdom brings something new and unique to the table. But which kingdom is the best in my opinion? You'll have to watch to find out. Also, this will not be showing any unlockable kingdoms like Dark Side, Darker Side, or the Mushroom Kingdom. Anyway, with that being said, this is my ranking of the Super Mario Odyssey kingdoms. Coming in at number 14, we have the Cloud Kingdom. The Cloud Kingdom is essentially just an arena for the first Bowser fight. There are 9 moons to collect here, but the moons aren't even that fun to collect, and other than that, there's really not anything fun to do in the Cloud Kingdom. The Bowser fight is pretty fun, but overall, this is the worst kingdom in the game. At number 13, we have the Ruined Kingdom. The Ruined Kingdom is pretty much just like the Cloud Kingdom. It's just an arena for the Ruined Dragon fight. However, I do find this one to be better than the Cloud Kingdom because I personally like the atmosphere of it a lot more. And there is also 10 moons to collect here, which I guess is 1 more than the Cloud Kingdom, so I guess that's good, I guess. The Ruined Dragon fight is, in my opinion, one of the best bosses in the game. It was super fun to fight it. Overall, I do like this kingdom more than the Cloud Kingdom, but not much better. I really do wish that they did more with this kingdom because I really do like the atmosphere of it, and I think it could have been used for something great. But either way, it's not that great. Anyway, on to the next kingdom. Yeah, they really didn't do too much with the Moon Kingdom. A lot of it is just empty, and there isn't any music to this place. I'm pretty sure the reason why it is very empty and ominous is because they wanted to build suspense for the final boss, which is the Bowser fight. The gravity is pretty fun, but eventually you just get used to it, so it's not that great. And then the lava section inside of the moon is really cool, and I do like the design of it a lot. And the atmosphere of the kingdom is really great, but outside of that, there's really not a lot to this kingdom. Once you beat the game, there are extra moons you can collect here, but the moons aren't even that fun to collect here. Overall, I'm not a big fan of the Moon Kingdom. Get your jacket on because we're going to the Snow Kingdom. But don't get too excited, it's not that great of a kingdom. First off, the town in this kingdom, Shiveria, is not that good. It's mainly just a crazy cap and a challenge gauntlet that has no purpose once you complete the kingdom. Once you complete all the challenges, a hole will open and you can go do a race challenge. Although the races are fun, I don't find myself going back there just to race much. However, I do believe that the design for the Shiverians are really cool, and I actually do like the Shiverians quite a lot. But outside of the town, there really isn't a lot to do. But some of the moons are really fun. However, a lot of them are also very forgettable. Alright, now it's time to get into the kingdoms that I actually like. So if your favorite kingdom is still lower on the list, that doesn't mean I hated it. I still enjoyed it. Anyway, let's get to the good kingdoms. Now we're in the top 10, starting off with the Cap Kingdom. The Cap Kingdom is the first of many kingdoms you will visit throughout the game. And although it's small, they did a very good job with what they had. I really like the theme of the kingdom. It's much darker than the other kingdoms. I think the design of Top Hat Tower is really cool, but I wish they did more of the interior because there's not a lot to do in there. Some of the moons are fun, but others are way too easy to get, and others are very similar to each other in how you'd collect them. And I think that the Paragoomba is one of the worst captures in the game. But overall, I do think that this kingdom is short and sweet, and it's pretty good. The LUNCHEON Kingdom is a level all about food. The people here love food, and the whole level is made out of food. I really do like the atmosphere of the kingdom. The bright, vibrant colors really look awesome, and a lot of the moons here are really fun to collect. However, I do think that the lava can get a little bit annoying at times. And I'm not a fan of the town, Piranha Plaza, if you can even call it a town. The town has nothing interesting in it, except a few boring moons to collect and a crazy cap. Overall, I do really like the LUNCHEON Kingdom, but it does have some flaws. This is probably the most relaxing kingdom in the game. The area looks beautiful and the music is so nice. In fact, the Lake Kingdom has my favorite song in the whole game. And unlike a lot of water levels in other video games, this one isn't annoying to play because of the cheap capture. and a lot of the moons are really fun to collect. Although this area doesn't have a ton to it, I still absolutely love it. To be honest, I don't really know why I like this kingdom so much, but I still like it. Anyway, on to the next kingdom. We have Bowser's Kingdom. I really like the theme of Bowser's Kingdom. It's very Japanese and it just looks very cool, and it's very diverse compared to the rest of the game's kingdoms. And I think that the level design is really fun, and using the Pokio to climb walls is extremely fun. In fact, the Pokio is one of my favorite captures in the whole game. But I don't find myself coming back to the kingdom too much. It doesn't have a whole lot of content to it, but it is still a great kingdom for what it has. Coming in at number 6, we have the Cascade Kingdom. The Cascade Kingdom is the first big kingdom in the game, and it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful kingdoms in the game, in my opinion. I find a lot of the moons here to be very fun to find and very clever to collect. However, I wish they did do more of this kingdom, but it is a great first big level to the game. I wish they did more with the top of the kingdom, because there is a boss fight you do when you first visit the Cascade Kingdom, but once you finish that boss fight, there's really nothing to do there except a platforming challenge. On your way to the Metro Kingdom, you will run into Bowser. After you defeat Bowser, he will then start shooting cannonballs at you, and the Odyssey will get destroyed and land in the Lost Kingdom. I think this kingdom's atmosphere is amazing. It's much different compared to the other kingdoms. The Wiggler is my favorite capture in the whole game, and is extremely fun to use. Also, he makes an accordion sound. How can you not love that? This area has some really fun to collect moons, and I think that the level design is really unique compared to the other kingdoms. I love this area. However, I still wonder why there is a crazy cap here though. The Sand Kingdom is the largest area in the game, and the area is a desert based off of Mexico. And the town of Tostarena is still one of my favorite towns in the whole game. And the ruins of the area are extremely fun to go through and find stuff in. The inverted pyramid is one of the coolest areas in the game, and the boss of this area is my favorite in the game. However, I do wish there was more to explore, because although it is the biggest area in the game, a lot of it is just empty land. But overall, good kingdom. Coming in at number 3, we have the Wooded Kingdom. The Wooded Kingdom is just an amazing kingdom. The music is great sounding and the level design is great. It's super fun to go through this kingdom, and this level has some of the funnest to collect moons throughout the whole game, and the boss fight of this area is one of the best in the entire game. The whatever this thing is one of the best captures in the whole game and is super fun to use. And this is one of the largest areas in the game, meaning there is a lot to explore. When you fall off a cliff, you don't actually die, you go to the deep woods, which is closer to a Silent Hill game than a Mario game. Also, I said that the Wiggler in the Lost Kingdom is my favorite capture in the game. Well, I've changed my mind. In the deep woods, you can capture a tree. I think that proves my point. The sub-areas in the Wooded Kingdom are really good, and it's overall just a good kingdom. Coming in at number 2, we have the Metro Kingdom. The Metro Kingdom, although not my favorite kingdom in the game, is probably the best designed kingdom in the game. It's the most vertical level in the game, and it's super fun to platform around. The area probably has the best sub-areas of any kingdom in the game. The kingdom is home to New Donk City, my favorite city in the game, and in fact the only city in the game. The moons are super fun to collect, and the challenges are super fun, like the RC car racing challenge or the jump rope challenge. Overall, I love this kingdom. And now for my favorite kingdom. The Seaside Kingdom. My favorite kingdom in the game is the Seaside Kingdom. It's beautiful, relaxing, has one of the best songs in the game, and has, in my opinion, the funnest moons to collect. I don't find moving through the water annoying because just like in the Lake Kingdom, the Cheep Cheeps allow for easy transportation throughout the water. However, unlike the Lake Kingdom, I actually find it really fun to try to find stuff in the water in this kingdom. And the Gushions are one of my favorite captures in the game, and also they allow for easier transportation across the water. The kingdom is one of the most beautiful kingdoms in the game, if not the most beautiful kingdom in the game. And that's saying something because this game is beautiful. This kingdom really is just great. There are some really fun sub-areas, and exploring the area is really fun. Anyway, that is my ranking of the Super Mario Odyssey kingdoms. This is my first ranking video, so I would love some feedback in the comments. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Also, remember to stay hydrated and drink lots of water.